Are you excited to learn about the geopolitical consequences of the revolutionary new technology, ChatGPT? As the world continues to evolve, so too do the ways in which we communicate with each other and interact with the world around us. ChatGPT is changing the way we think, talk, and interact with one another, and the geopolitical implications of this technology are vast. In today's video, we will explore the potential geopolitical consequences of ChatGPT and how it could shape the future of our world. Hello, and welcome to Businessville. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. The geopolitical effects of artificial intelligence and its most popular example to date, ChatGPT, are still very unclear. It will definitely shake up the tech industry and change our daily lives. But it's not clear if it will signal a shift in geopolitical power or create policy problems for the world. Will ChatGPT cause a shift at the top of big tech? The discussion about ChatGPT's effects has just begun. So far, the debate has mostly been about how this will affect the market, and in particular, whether it will allow Microsoft to challenge Google's previously unbeatable internet search monopoly in an advertising market worth $696 billion, about the same as Saudi Arabia's GDP. We know that ChatGPT won't be the only one on the market, but we can't say if we're seeing a change at the top of big tech. The geopolitical effects won't be that big if the baton moves from one US company to another. This would just show that the US is still the leader in tech, but with a new logo. How is China handling all of this? Chinese companies are not just on the sidelines of this fight. And if a Chinese company becomes the leader in the field, it would have big geopolitical effects. Baidu, a Chinese e-commerce giant, has said that its AI chatbot, which will offer similar services to OpenAI's ChatGPT, will go live in March 2023. Language models are going to be another battleground in the tech war between the US and China over the development and mastery of AI-based technologies. What about the EU? The EU will face familiar problems in this competition. In the past, US companies moved quickly and broke things, as Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg put it, while the EU looked at these new technologies through the lens of regulations. We may see something similar here, since the EU's strict rules are likely to clash with different language models in different ways. For example, data experts like Alexander Hampf, a member of the European Data Protection Board, have said that scraping the internet for data to train an AI language system is against the law. Others have questioned whether or not these systems are able to remove all traces of a person's personal information, as required by Article 17 of the GDPR, or to respect intellectual property rights. What about those false results? Concerns are also raised by making and spreading false information. AI could make it easier to spread false information and make it seem more real than ever. The people who run ChatGPT say that it is not their fault if their answers are wrong or lead people to make bad decisions. This is a real possibility that has been tested with worrying results. False, incomplete, or misleading answers are called hallucinations, and they can change about 15 to 20% of ChatGPT's results. Can ChatGPT be used to exert political influence? Given how disinformation has already caused polarization in our democracies and hurt the legitimacy of elections and election results, it is likely that extremists and authoritarian regimes will try to use these tools to pollute public spaces with harmful things and make people even less trusting of democracies. ChatGPT can also be used to influence politics by automating lobbying, making letters for lawmakers, or making other large grassroots political campaigns. No matter what ChatGPT says about its role, governments are unlikely to just stand by and let this happen. Since 2018, the EU has been working hard to build up its ability to fight fake news. Now, because Russia is invading Ukraine, it is working harder to stop foreign information manipulation and interference, FIMI, and to find and stop Russia from spreading false stories in the so-called Global South. Again, language models and AI-based tools could be used to fight misinformation, but malicious people will likely use them more quickly and effectively. There are both good and bad bits to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is also likely to have a significant impact on cybersecurity, another issue with significant market and geopolitical implications. Language models can be used for good, such as streamlining code construction, monitoring chats for suspicious activity, and assisting in the management of cybersecurity incidents. It can, however, be used to find vulnerabilities in outdated platforms by asking users questions. Furthermore, because language-generated systems can convincingly impersonate real people, they can be used for criminal purposes, such as generating spam or writing realistic emails, asking people to provide sensitive information, opening malicious links, and installing malware on their computers. All of these effects are still mostly guesses. ChatGPT and other language models have already shown that AI is here to stay and that it will change us in big ways. It could even change the way world powers compete in geopolitics. But the fact that its answers aren't very resourceful also shows that AI has a long way to go. What are your thoughts on the video? Do you think that ChatGPT will cause any differences in geopolitics? Tell us in the comments. Also, if you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.